day 2. Stick with us. Welcome to Trophy Taker Outdoors. I'm your host, Lee Sapiro. It's not just fishing. It's not just hunting. It's everything outdoors. Lee and Ty with Trophy Taker Outdoors. We're here in Okeechobee, our first stop. Dude, we killed it. It's still a little windy. We're gonna head out, do a little bit more fishing this morning. You know, just one of the stops on our 500-mile fishing challenge, and I think we're off to a good start. 13 bass, got some nice fish. So now we're gonna head down to Fort Myers. We're coming through from Port St. Lucie through to Okeechobee, and along the way,
we looked over the side and saw some kids fishing for some tarpon. I threw in there and thought I hooked a tarpon, but turns out it's just a little jack. But to me, still counts.
Right.
Now, these guys are giving me crap all day long.
It was a leader touch, but it wasn't.
But I didn't know how to
touch.
handle a
wasn't
jack. That's the thing.
It wasn't a fish touch. So, but we'll give you the credit.
It's a jack.
No stinky finger does not count.
That's
Don't
exactly
listen to
what we're
they
talking
say.
about. We're having a great time out here.
You're not ruining this trip with a banana.
No, I'm eating it before, okay? I know you went out on the big part of the lake. We never left the rim canal.
And had a great time. We had a little bit of wind, so if we kind of had to stay close to it, just for safety reasons. You know, you could lose a lower unit in a heartbeat out there if you don't know where you're going. So, but we had fun, you know, and this is our first stop.
Let's try and get to Fort Myers, get the stuff offloaded on the boats at the house we're going to stay in, and let's go see if we can't round up some saltwater fish for the afternoon in Fort Myers. We'll see. So far we've got 2 species. Well, 2 1/4 quarter catch on a jack, but the fact that your cameraman shook him off,
I know, and
he doesn't count.
It's controversy right now, but it's fine, you know.
Yeah. But you know what, though? He's a heck of a conservationist.
Yes,
Think
he
about
is.
it. I mean, he didn't stress the fish. He got it to the boat.
Yes.
He let it go without even taking it out of the water.
I agree.
So, you know, I didn't realize he was a tree hugger. But you know, let's finish up breakfast. Let's get in the boats and let's take out.
All right. Just heading out from Roland Martin. Heading over to Fort Myers today, maybe do some tarpon fishing. We did some bass fishing in here. Absolutely killed it. This was our first stop. Second stop, Fort Myers. Just had a good time in Okeechobee catching some bass. Now we're heading over to the West Coast, try to get on some tarpon this evening, and maybe a little fishing along the way, but this is our next stop. So much wind, and it's kind of been a little bit of a factor on our trip, but I think we'll play around it and just be real careful. That's gonna be one of the obstacles we're gonna have to deal with, is the wind factor of this whole thing. So tarpon, we're gonna have some issues. That's part of the trip. That's part of what we're doing this trip, is see how to adjust to everything that gets thrown at us. Well, we made it to LaBelle. All right, we have arrived at my old stomping grounds. I grew up right across the bridge here in North Fort Myers, so I'm pretty familiar with this area. Fort Myers, we're fixing to get fuel up so we can do some fishing maybe this afternoon if the weather allows us to. It's getting a little windy, but I think we'll be fine. But we're gonna try to do some fishing this evening, and then tomorrow morning we're gonna head out, do a little more fishing, and head over to the Everglades. Giving her a brand new tank of gas. So as a result of my non-wearing hat, I got sunburned on my second day. So now I really have to cover up because I still have 5 more days of this. Thank goodness for Stream to Sea. We're gonna go to the house, we're gonna get situated and try to do some fishing this afternoon right here in Fort Myers. Stoked and excited, hopefully we'll get a tarpon. If not, we'll do some inshore fishing and see if we can get some redfish and trout, cobia, whatever. I don't care. I want to catch a fish. We just got settled in, going over a game plan for the next day when I get a big surprise. My sister found me. I don't know. I can't hide from anybody.
That's what happens when you have a tracker on you.
My big sister. My favorite sister.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yes!
What's up, buddy?
Oh, man. Good, good. So you guys drove all the way?
I've been driving around and
Oh
I
my
said, you know
God.
what? It looks like that this is the house. So I asked these guys out there, I'm looking for a boat behind this house. And they're like, yeah, who are you looking for? I said, Lee. Yeah, thank you surprise.
Oh my gosh, that is crazy.
I found you.
See how my family is? Yeah.
See, I can't hide either, you know?
Good thing you were got the bag.
Oh man.
Boy. So, yeah.
So we're gonna go get something.
Where?
Right on the water.
Oh, you were talking about that.
Is that the one that? It's like right around. We're gonna go out the channel here, go to the next channel, go down, make a right, make a left. Sounds like it's the one.
It's on the canal.
Should be a PI.
I know, and then look.
And look how accurate that is. That is exactly where the boat is.
So I'm like, there's 2 houses with great houses. There's the boat behind it. Let me go ask those people out there. I don't want to get arrested.
This is funny. This is Lee's sister, and way she found him was through the
Oh,
Google
really?
map. See, this is what's showing right now.
I've been watching.
You read-
I saw that.
Yeah. Well, she pulled it up on her phone, and that's how she found. So
That's awesome.
now maybe
Okay. Yeah, you got it, and it was so accurate.
Oh yeah, and I went up the road and I was like, he's not around here. There's no way. There's nothing on the water. So then I thought, well, this house is for sale. They're not going to be in there. And I said, you know what? It says they're there. I'm going to.
That's awesome.
I don't even know where we're at. What's it called?
First round.
We're at first round. We just got into Fort Myers. It's a little windy, so we kind of skipped our evening fishing. So we're gonna go and have some wings and have some drinks and try to relax a little bit. And then tomorrow morning is when we're gonna go out there and try to catch some fish. So let's go in here and see what we can get to eat. This we can change, this we can change, and this we can change. Alright, so we're in Fort Myers. We arrived yesterday. Wanted to do some evening fishing out here, but the wind was just kicking really hard, 30-mile-an-hour winds. We're getting some pretty bad waves out there, so it's almost impossible to fish. But we're rigging up this morning. We're determined to go out there and catch some fish. We talked to Greg, and he mentioned a couple spots for us to fish. The guys in there are still sleeping, Dave East and the crew. So we're getting out there early, see if we can get some snook, some trout, tarpon our end, trying to get some tarpon. And then also after we fish this morning, we're gonna head down to the Everglades. But for now, we're rigging up. We're gonna put some top water plugs on. We're gonna put some jigs on and some swim baits. That's gonna be the key.
What happened to your finger there, Lee?
I had a little accident with my knife rigging my bait, and I don't want to put it in my boat, so I'm very stubborn. Don't like to use scissors for some reason. I figured we use 25 because we never know what we're gonna run into, you know. Well, there's my skin. These are cutters. All right, we're setting up for our fishing trip this morning, and putting up some swim baits, some top water plugs, and some jigs, bucktail jigs, some darts. We're fishing probably about a foot of water today, and it's pretty windy, so we're gonna try to keep these baits down and see if we can catch some snook, trout. There's even some tarpon out here that if we see them out in a little bit deeper water, we'll run out there and try to catch them. This is the setup right here. We'll throw some flukes. We'll throw some flukes out there. We'll throw these swim baits. I think we'll have a good time today. if I can stay out of the sun, cover up a little bit.
All right, we're up here on Coral Point, right? Talking to Captain Stamper last night. He was suggesting we fish from here to basically somewhere up in here, I guess, this stretch of the river. Exactly. Now, you guys are heading out a little earlier than we are. Where are you going to go, and where should we meet up with you?
We're going to start here at the bridge.
Okay.
And then just basically run until we see, you know, fishy for us.
Right, okay.
But we won't go past this point and wait for you guys.
Okay. Because this looks like it's going to be really easy to find. I think Skip and I are going to concentrate more on trout at a little bit deeper water.
Okay.
And I think you guys are going to be more, what, tarpon, snook?
Tarpon, snooks. We'll just fish along here and just, you know.
Okay, and then I know Pete will be coming with either with us or shortly behind us. Group up here, and we'll go ahead and make our run, get under the Sanibel, and start our trek down the west coast, see if we can get some yellowtail.
Sounds like a plan.
Let's do it.
All right.
All right, brother.
Let's do it. You see how I don't leave a mark when I walk down there? One of my least favorite fish to catch. But it's fun. And it's a species that I haven't caught on this trip yet. Which makes it 10 times worse. God, I love these pliers. Let's catch another one. Not another jack. We want a snook. Right off that point. Not too bad, not too much.
I know. Good fish. Good fish. Good fish. Come on. No, 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 no. Not on the boat.
Hold on.
Come on.
Get him, get him tight, get him tight, get him tight. Yes! Baby! Yes!
That is what we were looking for. Holy crap, let's get this hook in.
I seen him roll on it.
Yeah, I watched him roll on it. That was gnarly. I mean, the funny thing is, we're not even out fishing yet. We're in the canal. And
I don't know if I want to leave the canal.
after this, I don't think I want to leave the canal. Look at that fish, man. He is beautiful. Beautiful. I mean, the funny thing is, we weren't even fishing we weren't even fishing where we wanted to go. We were just hitting the canal where we stayed on last night.
On the way out.
And this guy showed up and exploded. I didn't even have the camera ready. I had the camera put down and everything. We're just messing around. Holy cow. She is on the sea deck, exactly 30. We'll round up to 33. Count it. That's an awesome, awesome fish. One of my biggest. I haven't caught too many overslot snook. Let's put her back. She's gonna do great. She's just waiting to let go. She's a smart fish. Fort Myers produces. That is a great fish. How we doing, big girl? You ready to go? Holy crap.
We had a great time in Fort Myers. Couldn't get on them tarpon. Got a little rough out there because of all the wind. But things start to get really exciting. Tune in next week when we hit the 10,000 islands. That's where the fishing's going to get really good. Thanks for watching Trophy Taker Outdoors. God bless fishing in Cameron.
Son, let him get near. Trophy Taker Outdoors on the radio. God bless fishing in Canada.